picture you upon my knee. T for two, and two for tea. Me for you.
Hi everyone, this is Xavier, 2 for Vape, and today I will talk about this, and this is the Nectar Nano from AmerPoint from Russia. It's 13.5 millimeter tall. It's very tiny. Actually, it's a kind of dripper, but with a kind of tank, if we can call like this. Here you see there are two holes for the airflow that comes through this hole here. We have two big holes for the wick and a tiny, smaller, not tiny but smaller hole here to fill it up. It's a 304 stainless steel. It has an adjustable airflow here. You see that? When the top cap is fully back on, you can twist it and adjust the airflow. And the price, it's about 70 euros on the Mother website, and that's it. So let's see how it fares and what are the pros and the cons of the Atomizer. So what are the pros and the cons of this Atomizer? First, the pros, there are three for me. The first one is the capacity. It's really a compact atomizer, 13.5 millimeter tall. It's really tiny. And another good point that comes from its size, its height, it's the flavors. You have a very small chamber here, and if it's really small, the flavors comes out top notch from this atomizer. So that's a strong point for it. Another strong point is the ease of build of this. Let's see, you have two big posts to put your coil and screw it very tight. Let's see here. You put your coil on it, wick it like this. Bit of wick inside each big hole there, and you fit it using the tiny hole there, and that's it. 2 minutes and it's done. So that's a strong point. What are the cons now? The cons, there are two. The first one is the airflow. The airflow comes from here. We have a hole of a given size, and the hole of the top cap is not the same size, it's a bit smaller, so this limits quite the airflow to start with. It's not a big hole, and the lack of airflow is not really apparent when you are using the device below 25 watts, but if you try to go above 25 watts, you notice that it starts to burn. So there's clearly a lack of airflow there for those who want to use really sub-ohms build or using high voltage on your regulated device. Another con is that it cannot really be used in a dripper mode. I mean, when built like so, you cannot really drip here because there's always the risk of having the drops that comes from the top cap to the coil here, and from the coil directly inside the air holes. So that's another issue. If you drip like you would do on a normal dripper, it could leak. So it would be best to fill it removing the top cap and fill the tiny tank using this hole there. So now let's see how it's built in the close-up, and follow me there. So here are the parts of the Nectar. First we have the 510 screw that tightens this piece and this piece together. This piece features the 510 connector. It is the negative connector, the 510 part. So this is the negative post. When it comes out of the factory or shop, I would say, this is the tank section, very tiny. This comes here like so. And out of the shop, when you buy it, it comes like this. For a reason or another, you might want to mount it another way, like so or like so. As the hole sizes of this hole, and this hole are the same, it's a perfectly valid build. It will give you the same tight fit as it would using this hole out of factory. So that's really the same as far as leakage go or conductivity or whatever. It's perfectly equivalent. I will still build as I got it. That's a good way to build it, and I like it. This screw comes here now. It's an Allen screw, and you use the provided Allen key to screw it back. It's the same Allen key you will use for the screws on the deck later on for the coil. So that's it. A tight fit, no leakage, and you're ready to put a coil in this beast and vape on it. Let's see how it vapes then.
Bear in mind, I'd like to see the world like you, but I'm somebody else, somebody's point of view. I get over when I know that I'm right. I get under, cause I'm not very bright. I wanna be with all that I hide, because I'm not so sullen. Bear in mind, I'd like to see the world like you, but I'm somebody else, somebody's point of view. Bear in mind, I'd like to see the world like you, but I'm somebody else, somebody's point of view. And I'm over the sound of my voice, so let's get under from all of this noise, and you'll be with me when I'm making a choice, because I'm not so sullen. And I'm over the sound of my voice, so let's get under from all of this noise, and you'll be with me when I'm making a choice, because I'm not so sullen. I've got to shed this, I've got to get my thought on track. Loose fur, I've got to shed this. Sketch paths and pencil savings. I gotta draw myself a little brighter. Sketch pads and pencil savings. I gotta draw myself with loose fur so I can shed this.
So here it is, build as you've seen in the close-up. We are at 0.7 ohms, 20 watts, and let's see how it behaves. Very good vapor. The flavor is very, very good. That's a strong, really strong point of this atomizer. The flavor is top notch. The airflow is a bit tight, but I like it that way, so it's not really an issue for me, but it might be for some of you. It takes here 20 watts. Let's see how it fares at 25, for example. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't go much further than that. Yeah, still good. No burn taste. Really, really good. It comes with a price still, 70 euros. It's not really cheap, but that's a good one, a good atomizer. I would recommend it when you build it, if you're on a regulated device, whatever the resistance you put in there, it will work more or less. On a mechanical mod, around half a ohm until 1 ohm should be fine. If you want to crank up a bit the watts, you have to think about the capillarity of the fiber you're using inside it. The atomizer here, it's built using rayon, cotton. It's working fine, so that would be my recommendation for that. Good atomizer, and that's the final word on it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next review, and if you like what we do, the video you've seen from us, like us on YouTube, subscribe to our channel, and thanks for your support. Bye bye.